Do you reckon that the okay, how do I say this? The last decade was marked by tremendous returns for, say, tech in the US. A lot of startups across the world, and towards the fag end of the decade, startups in India too, and a few specific characteristics. Do you reckon what themes, what pockets domestically do you reckon would have their calling in this decade? That when we are talking, if we are talking at 2030 again, you look back and say, okay, hey, I spoke about this, and that's what's actually happened. What's your gut there?
So I'm going to just maybe first lay out what are the trends that we're seeing.
Sure.
The first one is around technology innovation. I think it's across every industry. The second is really about the demographics and the kind of consumer that you're going to have, right? And here it's about more the millennials, more it is the Gen Z who are going to be the consumers of the future. And the third is the focus around sustainability and the fact that more and more communities, governments, clients, investors are asking questions around climate change, around the social issues of just sustainable businesses, and are they doing good for the planet? So these are the three trends which are actually out there. If you were to say that, okay, these are the three trends, and what do I interpret in terms of sectors? I think certainly an area would be around 5G, around everything to do with connectivity, around autonomous vehicles, around electric vehicles. I would certainly look at the future of healthcare. You've got millions being poured in, billions being poured in by the Apples, the Microsofts, the Google in wearables. In, again, coming back to robotics-assisted surgeries. All these are areas that are going to be transformational going forward. What's also interesting is that you also need an exposure to private markets because many of these investment themes are playing out in private markets today.
Sure.
They are not there in public markets. If you was, just examples, you had a human genome took 23 years ago, took $450 million and 4 years of research to sequence one human genome. Today, the same thing happens for $600 in a day. You have a plant-based food industry, which is growing at a CAGR of 12%, and it's going to be a $75 billion industry. Who would have thought about these, 10 years ago? But the fact that they are there, and the fact that alternates and private market investments are in these spaces is the reason why we need to invest in those spaces. And we should look at the fact that the themes of the future are going to be around healthcare, going to be around 5G, and really about the new age consumer that we have who's very, very sustainability focused and conscious.